this is locked, so hold on one sec. Okay, that's better. I think, yep, it just hit 2 o'clock. Awesome. Hi. How are you? I don't know why it won't let me like rotate my device, but like we're just gonna have to do it like this. That's good. I'm glad you're having a good one. I'm all right. I mean, it's a pretty mundane day today, so that's why I'm doing this live stream, so I can like chat with you all and see what's going on. And hopefully we'll get some more people, but I don't know. It's like afternoon time where I am, so I don't know what time it is in other people's places, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, here, wait. Let's peep the Zelda stuff in the background. That will make it more cameo, right? Okay, it's so you're an hour before me. That's interesting. I really want to update my Zelda wall because I haven't updated this wall since 2017, but I like it. I don't think I should change it, honestly. But anyway. Well, thank you. Let me see what's going on my computer here. All right, now I can see all of you. I'm having trouble reading the chat on here, like right here-ish, so. Okay. So, as said in the title, we're gonna be discussing basically just Tears of the Kingdom stuff, what we think about it, what our honest opinion is, and what we think is gonna happen as we move forward. Now, with that in mind, we can discuss spoilers as long as it's okay with you guys. For me, I don't care. I feel like I'm far enough in the game for me to be like, it's okay. But I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. Because everybody's playing it right now, or at least I think I do. So my guess is that people have gotten pretty far in the game, and they know like the main plot, so to speak. But I don't know. Because Tears of the Kingdom is so weird in some ways, where it's like you just explore and then you don't know what's happening around you, and you're just like, I'm on this mountain. So I don't know. And then if not, we can always discuss Zelda, we can talk about the other games in general, or we can talk about anything else. I don't care what we talk about. I'm a very open ear and I like to just talk to you guys. So I feel very grateful that we get to even just chat together, because I'm always busy. And now today's like pretty mundane, as I've said. And yeah, now we can just relax. You've seen a few spoilers already. I have as well, because, you know, for me, I've seen too many to count at this point, so I'm just like, whatever, just share it. I also share a Switch with my sister, so she's really ahead of me. Like, I have been exploring a lot, where she's been like, plot, and so I'm like, and then I walk in and then I see a spoiler and I'm like, okay, bye. Like, yeah. I heard the director for Tears of the Kingdom is planning another Zelda game. Also, yes. Here's the thing. Every time this happens, like, sorry, my brain just, like, fogged out. Um, every director for Nintendo that has done Zelda games, they have always said that. They're like, okay, another Zelda game's coming out, and then we wait 5 years until the main game comes out. And that's fine. Take as much time as you need. But I just don't trust Nintendo that well when it comes to, like, announcements, so to speak, because we literally had to wait longer than 5 years for Tears of the Kingdom. So just keep that in mind if you're a new Zelda fan, or if you didn't know, whatever. But, like, I don't trust that. And they might release, like, an in-between Zelda game, like Link's Awakening or something like that. So I don't know. Either way, it will be interesting, and I'm sure we won't really hear much, but yeah, it was 6 years. So thanks for the correction. But yeah. I gotta do something real quickly. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we get Twilight Princess. I know, I want Twilight Princess on the Switch, like, really badly. That'd be awesome. But I do have the Wii version, and I have a Wii still. So I might have it before it explodes and I die. But yeah, you know what I also want? I want Majora's Mask to be on the Switch so badly. Like, that would be a dream come true. Hopefully we get Twilight Princess. I love that game. I know, it's such a good game. And I always have such good memories of playing Twilight Princess. Like, that's a game that never fails to be successful. So yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Like, I feel like it would just be super fun. And same with, like, Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, dude. Fun fact, I've never played Wind Waker, and I really want it to be on the Switch because I don't have a Game Boy system. And it's hard. Pretty much it's impossible to get a Game Boy system. So it's like, yeah. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Peep the wall here, and oh yeah, there's also a Korok pillow back here. And I am good. How are you, Carl? It's on the GameCube, but you can play the GameCubes on the Wii. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know about that. Oh, you know what? You're right, because I have Ocarina of Time on a GameCube system, so to speak, but it's, like, on the Wii. And same with Majora. So, yeah, I might do that with Wind Waker, but I just have to find the game. I'm glad you're good, Carl. That's good to hear. You guys are, like, educating me. I appreciate that. GameStop. Okay. Cool beans. Also, I hope the music is, like, peaceful for all of you. I put on this, like, I'll just show you. I put on this, like, ambient channel. Plus, like, all that stuff, so. But, yeah, I feel like we should just now, like, see what y'all think about Tears of the Kingdom. Like, do you have anything that you want to share? Is there something cool that's on your mind about Tears of the Kingdom? Do you have, like, any constructive criticism? Like, anything like that? I would love to hear it. Because I have had so much thoughts and opinions as I was playing this game, and I was like, you know what? I want to do, like, a live stream at some point just to catch up with all of you. Because last time I did my first live stream, we talked about Tears of the Kingdom the day before it was released. And now it's released and it's been about 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. So, yeah. I am making some penne pasta with red sauce. That sounds really good. I had pasta last night. So that's awesome. I love it. I feel like it's better than Breath of the Wild. I agree and disagree at the same time. If that makes sense, Chan. I have multiple reasons why, with pros and cons, but like I get it. Like I get why you think it's better than Breath of the Wild. Because you get cooler powers, you get cooler objects, weapons, etc. And the quests are more organized and it feels more like interactive than Breath of the Wild. But Breath of the Wild also has like a special place in my heart, and it was like the first like open area game, and just that feeling alone is what makes me love it so much, and the plot line and everything. But I mean, whatever, I'm just geeking out. Carl, is it like dinner time where you are, or is this just like a little lunch for yourself? Well, I'm glad you agree. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are like this right now, mentally in my mind. So, I don't know. Lunch, okay. Seems like it's a lot of like US people here. And if not, I apologize. But yeah. So, on my end of things, with Tears of the Kingdom, I loved the references to the prior games. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but when you first walk in to the castle and you meet with Zelda, and then you see this being, in the bottom of the castle, I thought to myself, this reminds me of Demise from Skyward Sword, but also a mix of Ganon, because obviously it looks like Ganondorf, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe it's like a mix of both, because it was like an ancient evil of some sort. So like, I don't know. And then we see the scene where Zelda falls, and I'm like, hold on a minute. The way this was shot and the way that this was like established, it reminded me so much of Skyward Sword. Like, just that frame was like so vivid in my mind. Yeah, like the clothes were better too. I would have to agree. Right. Yeah, exactly. I have had a theory actually for a long time about the games, that every Zelda game is a reincarnation of the greatest hero, Link, and the most evil, Ganondorf. So, yeah, but Demise was technically the first ever being of evil. So, like, I just saw that mix of, like, Ganondorf and Demise, so it was like all those references combined together. Oh, it's actually canon, period. I really need to get on my Historia. I literally have, like, 2 Zelda books of Historia, and it's like encyclopedia, and I haven't read them in a while, so I apologize for my misknowledge. But that's super cool. It's so cool that it's canon. But yeah, I just saw that to be so beautiful, because I love Skyward Sword. It's my favorite game. I know the motion controls are bad. It sucks ass, dude. But like, the plot line is just chef's kiss, and I will never get tired of it. I played that game over like 30 to 40 times. It's incredible. But yeah, I saw that reference, and then there was other ones too, but I feel like it would be spoiler territory if I establish that. So, IDK. Also, I did this with my last stream, so I will do this again. But if any of you have any Zelda requests, I can gladly play it on my computer. But for now, this music is like super nice and peaceful. But yeah, I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom, to me, plot-wise, is really good. But I feel like there's some things that can be fixed, in my opinion. Like, I feel like some of the aspects of the powers, it's like underwhelming, and I don't know, I was expecting more like emotional value, you know what I mean? Because Breath of the Wild like had emotional value because it was about how Link woke up from a 100-year slumber, which is very emotional, so to speak, because you don't remember anything until you remember, right? But it makes the timeline like super like weird, and then it makes me think to myself, okay, this was supposedly 6 years after. That's what I'm thinking, at least, because it was 10,000 years in the future for Breath of the Wild. Link goes in a slumber, he wakes up, and then Tears of the Kingdom comes around after he stops Calamity Ganon, right? But then it's like suddenly there's an upheaval, and then suddenly an ancient power arises, which is the Zonai. So I'm thinking to myself, where did this all come from? Because the Zonai was never mentioned in the prior games. Now that might just be something new that Nintendo came up with on the fly, and they just wanted to make it different, which is fine, because a game is just a game. But I just don't get it. It's weird. Because in the genesis of the timeline, it was the plot of Skyward Sword, and beforehand was Hylia, and it was just her. There was no other being, so to speak. It was just, she was the one that was in charge, and she was the one that had Hyrule. But then again, the timeline splits, so it's like, I don't know. But that's the thing about Nintendo. They don't tell you much, and then if you say, like, one little thing, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's canon, then you think it's over, and then it's not. So it's like, so weird. But yeah, some of my favorite, sorry, Carl, I didn't mean to read your comment till now. I was going on a rampage. Some of my favorite video game is coming to the Nintendo Switch soon. Which one is that? Yeah, it makes the timeline a bit confusing. It could be a different timeline. That's what me and my friend think. Yeah, Nintendo likes to confuse people. Absolutely. I remember when they did an interview before Breath of the Wild, and two of the directors, I think, they were talking about it, and they said, we'll let you guys figure it out. Like, literally, that's what they said. And I was like, okay. I was pissed. I was very pissed. Batman Arkham Trilogy, Metal Gear Solid Collection. Oh my god, yes. My boyfriend is obsessed with Batman Arkham. He grew up playing it, and he's obsessed with Batman, so nice. Right, it's just so weird. Like, I don't get it. I've tried so hard, okay? Like, I was so invested in the timeline, and at this point, I've just given up. Because it's like, there's no point in trying to figure it out. It's just a reincarnation of Link after Link after Link after Link, and journey after journey after journey. Even if the timeline is a bit weird with the Zonai and the origin of it, so to speak, but I still wish that it made more sense, right? Made more sense. But I will say, I loved the characters very, very much. I love the characters that now that I'm meeting along the way. And they finally brought back temples. Although it's not a main temple, like a dungeon, so to speak, but at least there is a building and at least there's levels, so I can be thankful for that, right? I still love it even though it's confusing as hell. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. It's, I don't know, dude. Like, at this point, I don't pay attention to the timeline anymore. I just let it go because it's like, as I've said, there's no point in doing any of that. So whatever, dude. But yeah, I really like the Sky Islands. I was on the Sky Islands a lot, and that's why I spent so much time exploring, because I was like, I'll just do the main plot later because I was so like enamored with the skies. It is too much of a hassle, for real. See, you're speaking facts, Chan. You are speaking facts, my friend. But yeah, I don't know. Just the Sky Islands. Oh yeah, and the depths, obviously. I still need to get more into that. I need to go like underground more, but I've been either up in the sky or on the surface. But if I have to be in the depths to find something, I will go down there, but I don't even have like depth equipment. Or like, gloom equipment, so to speak. I probably should, but oh, this song is so pretty. Also, can we just appreciate the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack? I got chills, like, just hearing the different elements and sounds as I traveled throughout this universe. Like, yes, there was the same themes as Breath of the Wild, but I love Breath of the Wild's music. Like, it's so peaceful. Like, I listen to it every day. I fall asleep to Lurelin Village Night theme, actually, and Zora's Domain. So, like, it's a peaceful thing for me, at least. So, yeah. Imagine a remastered HD version of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I want that to happen so bad. And same with Majora and Wind Waker. That'd be awesome. But a lot of people want Twilight Princess, which is also good. I'm so glad that they kept the horse riding theme. Me too. Me too. The horse riding theme, the dragon theme. There was another one that I really liked. I can't remember. But the one thing I wanted to discuss, like, song-wise, was, you know how when you travel to like the main regions like Zora's Domain and Gerudo Town and like Goron City, I loved how the themes were just a tad minor, like, well, not minor, like more flat than it was, and then once everything is fixed it goes back to normal. Like, I think that's the coolest thing ever, because it reminded me of Majora's Mask, when you go to like a certain like place and then it sounds really eerie, and then when you fix it it goes back to normal. Like, I love it when Zelda does that. I love it when Nintendo does that, honestly. Do you guys have any like favorite characters you met along the way? Oh yeah, when you listen to like Majora's Mask, you go to like a place, right? Like, let's say for example Snowhead. It will play like that eerie like do do do, and then it like matches the weather, which is snow. So they add like xylophones and stuff like that. It's so freaking cool. Like, give it a listen. It's awesome. Makes you feel very eerie, but like that's the purpose of Majora, and that's why I like it so. Yeah, I was gonna actually say that the Zonai stewards, they're super cute. I think they're adorable. I also, gonna be controversial here, I like Yuna. I like her. She's cool. I was a big fan of the Zoras. I always went to Zora's Domain when I first played Breath of the Wild, so when I went on Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, I'm gonna go to Zora's Domain. And I was like, I flew over there and I was like, Sidon has a girl now? Oh, period. Like, I was just like, so happy, and I think she's really pretty. And I also just, I love the characters you meet at Lookout Landing. Like, I like Joshua, I think she's cool. Pora obviously was slaying the game. Disconnecting, what the fuck? Okay, I think we're good now. Sorry, I kept disconnecting. That was very weird. Sorry about that. It's Monday, guys. I'm sorry. Today's been really weird, honestly. But yeah, I need to head to the Lucky Clover Gazette, dude. I still need to get there. Because I know what it is. I know what it's about. But, like, I haven't been there yet because I've been exploring so much. I only accomplished one temple, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I'm so weird with, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom because I'm all like, let's go explore, let's look around, because, like, in the prior games you couldn't do that. You just had to follow the plot. Meanwhile, me, I was like, let's go. Just here. Okay. Same. I'm literally doing everything else but the main story. I like to be a completionist, don't get me wrong, but, like, I like to just take everything in first, then go. And then if I'm there, I'll be like, okay, I'll just do this while I'm here. But, like, I don't like to do it right away. It's weird. I like to, like, look around and see what's up. I want to talk to everybody. I want to, like, get to know, like, if there's any new races or if there's any new places I should visit. And, oh yeah, at the same time, I also have to unlock all the towers. Like, as soon as I started, I was like, I need to unlock every single tower in existence. I did that with Breath of the Wild, so I guess I'm having the same mentality. Well, I'm glad you can relate. I'm really glad that you can relate to that, because I feel like sometimes I'm the only person that can, like, can do those things or, like, does those things. So, I'm glad you think so. It is much more fun that way. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And sometimes, like, when I go to, like, the Sky Islands, I sometimes just like to sit there and just, like, take everything in, because it's like you're up in the sky. So you're like, I get to actually sit here and, like, look at everything, you know? And then when you dive, you dive. But yeah. But I remember when I was on that Sky Island and I did not want to leave. I was like, I want to stay up here. And then I had to go to the surface because I was too excited. But, like, still, it was just so cool. And, like, you get, like, separate creatures, you get separate, like, you get a separate environment, because even, like, let's say you're in the snow, if you go up in the sky, it's the same trees, it's the same type of mushrooms, it's the same type of birds, like, I just thought that was so interesting. It's very relaxing, yeah. I mean, it's a little scary if you're really high up, but, you know, just being there and just, like, looking at everything, it's like, jeez. And then you get to meet, like, little constructs if they're there, and they help you. And then if you find, like, a giant Zonai device, you can, like, get some chargers out of there. And it was just so nice. And then you go to the surface and you're like, oh. But the surface is fun. It is fun. I will not deny. this like itch here? Okay. Well, anyway, I might stay on a little longer, but I don't know. Regardless, this is really nice. There's not a lot of people on here, but I'm just thankful that I get to talk to you guys and see what's going on in your life and just geeking out about Zelda. And also, I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me on this channel because, you know, it really means a lot to me knowing that, like, I can be a nerd and just absolutely geek out on Zelda music that you guys can enjoy. I get comments, like, every single day of people saying, like, I love your channel, or I use it for studying, I use it for concentrating, or I heard one time somebody said to me they use it for Dungeons and Dragons, which I think is sick. But yeah, I just feel like honored that I get to upload these tracks and it makes you guys happy. It makes me feel happy knowing that you're happy. So, yeah. And I'm so glad you love listening to the stuff I post. You guys will be getting in about, let's see. Well, I uploaded some Tears of the Kingdom tracks to keep you guys, you know, attentive. And then on the 30th and 31st, you will be getting two more tracks from Twilight Princess. And they're both requested. So look forward to that. Because these tracks that you guys request such good tracks. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. And then I downloaded it and I'm like, this is awesome. But yeah, you guys are getting 2 more Twilight Princess tracks. And then after that, it's Tears of the Kingdom again. I hope we get the Twilight Realm with ambience. You know what, Chan? I did upload one. It was called the Twilight with ambience. But if you wanted like a different kind of ambience, I could do that for you. But it is uploaded if you're curious. Yeah, it's right where I have my Lake Hylia one, right? And then right before that is the Twilight one. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, and I'm sorry, I got the dates messed up. It's been a weird day. It's the 31st and the 1st of August. I'm sorry. I usually do it on the last day and the 1st day of August. Last day of the month, 1st day of August. So there you go. But yeah, you can look for it. It's 3 videos before. But yeah, I hope you guys like all the uploads that I do with Twilight Princess and Tears of the Kingdom. I just feel like it will help you guys focus and everything. And hi, Male Feminine Fairy. What a name. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And if I don't upload the tracks, that's because I'll be on vacation, but I'm sure I'll be able to upload it. Like, I have plenty of time. I will say, fun fact about this channel, it was okay, I have a main channel, right? And it's not this one, it's a prior one. And I upload like stuff that I like to upload, like K-pop and music and like in real life stuff that I do. And then I have my Zelda channel. But before it was the Zelda channel, it was actually a like ambient channel where I would like upload videos of like lake ambience or tree ambience because I wanted like people to relax. And then I realized, wait a minute, there's a lot of people that like Zelda that have been subscribed to my prior channel, and I've always wanted to make a Zelda channel, and I was like, let's just do that. And then my first ever video, which was Sealed Grounds, I was like, let's give it a shot, and then you guys just like enjoyed it, and I was like, this is sick. But yeah, like I said, I get comments every day and likes and subs, and God, it means so much to me. So it just makes me very happy. I'm glad you think that's a good idea, because I feel like it's a good idea too. And I will say, once I get to 1K, which I hope so, but we'll see. If I get to 1K, I will say I am going to change things a little bit because I'm afraid I'll get copywritten. But we'll figure it out, you know? And I don't really pay attention to the numbers, especially not right now, because I'm like so busy outside of this channel. But once I hit 1K, I will, yeah, I'll do something that will pertain to this channel specifically, so you guys can keep listening to it and you don't have to worry. But yeah, I know you wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that either. I'd feel terrible for all of you. Well, I will probably be on my way. I feel like I've said everything I need to say, but is there anything else you guys want to ask me, or anything about Tears of the Kingdom you want to share? I feel like this is gonna sound insecure, but I'm sorry if this sounded boring, because I was trying to like rotate my phone and, you know, get it all set up, and then my phone kept glitching, and now I sound like awkward and boring, so I'm sorry for that. No, I just hope you have a good day. You too. Thank you so much. I hope I do too, because like life's been kind of weird, but I'll be okay. I'll be good. All right, well, if anybody else, I should say, wow. Yeah, life's been super strange lately. Like, I don't even know. Like, when people like tell me like, how are you? I answer with good, obviously, because like that's a type A response, but it's weird. Life's so weird. Well, if there's nothing else to say, then I will be on my way. I hope you all stay safe, take good care of yourself, please and thank you, and keep your requests coming, and please keep telling people about this channel, or just keep listening. Honestly, do whatever you think makes me happy and makes this channel grow. I really appreciate all of you just being here and just subbing and just supporting me. I really appreciate that. So I will see you guys soon.